Hello Aquarian, Happy New Year to you, my lovely. Hello Alicia. Let's see what his feelings are at this current time. Remember, he's feeling what you say he's feeling. Whatever you're feeling for him is what he's feeling for you. End of. Spirit's already told you is yours, so allow it to come in. If you keep worrying and stressing and thinking, what's he thinking about me? What's he feeling about me? You're causing a time delay. Hello Be Wise, how are you? Yeah, this is Spirit just telling you that you're struggling against what you desire. Allow it to be yours. Okay, allow it to come in. He's feeling, start to feel more secure within yourself as well here. Okay, they've already told you how he feels about you. It's not going to change, okay? Just allow it in, they're telling you here. Remember, I channel Spirit. The cards are just for pictures. A couple of things Spirit is saying with this. Obviously, he thinks you're beautiful, amazing, but also put yourself on your pedestal. You are good enough and worthy enough to have what you want. So really look at where your thoughts keep going if you still doubt this. Why are you still doubting it? Okay, why are you still worrying about what he thinks and feels about you? You should be in the knowing now that you're excited that it's coming in, that you're going to be together, and you should be thinking, oh my God, he just thinks about me all the time. He knows that I'm the only woman who ticks all his boxes. He knows that I'm the love of his life. He knows that we're compatible and a perfect match. He knows I'm his true heart's desire. Okay, because if you keep focusing on what you don't have, you're keeping yourself stuck. You're causing the time delay. Okay, so Spirit is really saying here, keep looking at where you're going, Alicia, okay, because you're the one keeping it from you, not him, not Spirit. They've already told you can be together, okay, but when you keep worrying and stressing or doubting, then you're keeping it away from you yourself, okay? Yeah, give your relationship a chance, they're telling you here. They draw me to certain decks for the pictures. Okay, you're the one. He's desperate to be with you, but you're the one. Well, I don't know. What's he thinking? What's he feeling? You're going over the old crappy story of what you don't have and worrying and seeing him as separate from you. Okay, instead of working on this. Okay, giving your relationship a chance so that it can come in. Okay. Silly Billy, you've already asked that question. Spirit is saying you asked it last week. The go back to the last reading where it was. Nothing's changed. Okay. That doesn't matter, Alicia. If you keep checking his social media, you're expecting to see something you don't like. Stop checking social media. If you want to think about his social media, you think in your mind about him only posting about you. If you're focusing on the third party, you're keeping the bitch there. You are, because you're focusing your energy on her, and what you focus on grows. If I don't want this candle to be a light, I put it out. Stop focusing on the third party. You're keeping the two of them together. Aquarian, how is Gabriel currently feeling about you? Okay, they wanted to give you this one as well. I know it's 3 cards, but Spirit will bring them through. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, you're still in your doubts. What are you still doubting? Okay, stay in your wish fulfilled. What are you wanting? And then you will get the news that you want from him, and you will have him giving you everything that you want. Okay, so Spirit is saying they've told you before that if you want him, Aquarian, he's already yours. Get excited. Stop doubting. Stop looking for reasons why you're not together, or all the silly talk you're telling yourself, because it's keeping him away from you. That's just keeping you stuck to your old negative way of thinking, the old you. Spirit is saying, no, stay in your wish fulfilled, and you will have him tell you how much he loves you and wants to be with you. Okay. Silly Billy, how is Jacinta feeling about you then? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, they're wanting to see you here. Let me put down a romance angel card. Or what's that one? Yeah, okay, Spirit is giving you this one, hence the fact it flipped over. Okay, so what they're saying to you here is put yourself on the pedestal. Why are you doubting that you're good enough? This is you thinking that you're not good enough or worthy enough to have this relationship. It's already yours if you want it. Remember, to desire something or want something is to have. If you desire someone or something, it's already yours. You cannot desire something that is not meant for you. But it's your choice. It's your choice, nobody else's. If you desire them, they desire you. Okay, what you want is begging to be with you. It's just your silly negative chatter in your head that is keeping it from you. So Spirit's saying, don't let your fears hold you back, because, you know, when you reveal to her or apologize, okay, she's wanting you back in her life. Okay, so just see it as a done deal. Of course, you know, she'll accept my apology. Of course, she wants to be with me. Okay, remember, your thoughts, feelings, and current 3D situations are just temporary. They can change overnight, but they do follow the story that you are telling yourself in your head. Okay, remember, who you say you are, what you say you've got, is what you're going to experience 100%. Okay, so when you're dominantly keep repeating that old story, repeat the new story of what you want to see. You're just letting your fears keep you stuck. Spirit's told you before as well, you know, yeah, you can live together, or you're going to visit her, or she'll come and visit you. Okay, so just know it's a done deal. What are you worrying about? You know, come on, guys. If Spirit's telling you that you're going to be with your person, stop doubting it, stop questioning it, and stop worrying about it. Get excited about it. Just like if you're booking a holiday. If you booked a holiday today and you're not going till June, you're not going to sit there from now till June fucking worrying about it or doubting it. Oh, I'm not going. You've paid for it. It's yours, Spirit is saying. You're the one causing the time delay. By it's here and you're looking over here. Like in a pantomime, it's behind you and you're going, yeah, but I'm not seeing the 3D change yet, or I'm worrying, or I'm stressing, or I'm still seeing them with somebody else, or I'm not seeing movement. Stop focusing on the 3D. The 3D is a reflection of who you keep saying you are moment to moment and what you're saying you've got. Okay, you can have 1,000,000 tarot readings, but if you do not change the story in your head, your outside is not going to change. Because how it works is the 3D physical you. Okay, so you've got the 2D, which is a reflection of your 3D physical self. So if you look in a mirror, it's a 2D reflection. If you see your shadow on the floor, it's a 2D reflection. Your 3D physical world is a reflection of what you're doing in the 4D, which is your thoughts. Whatever you're thinking dominantly about when you think about people, yourself, or your situation or your world is what's going to be reflected back to you. The 4D in your thoughts is a reflection or a trickle through from the 5D where everything is already done. Creation's already finished. All possibilities and every version of everybody exists right now. So look at where you're all thinking, okay? All of you. Because you're the only ones keeping it away from you. Nothing has a meaning until you keep giving it a meaning. And if you keep reacting to the 3D, you're the ones keeping it in place. Remember, your thoughts, your feelings, and your 3D are just temporary. They can change in an instant. So allow the new story in. Okay, Spirit, this is all coming from Spirit, not from me. I don't, you know, personally, I don't know you. I don't know what you look like. I'm just channeling Spirit. You've come here for a reading and Spirit is telling you something, and then you're all going away and you're doubting. You're feeling good for 5 seconds, then you're doubting. You go and listen to another reading and then you feel crap. Or you're looking back at the 3D conditions and you're feeling crap. And then you get another reading. Why are you getting another reading? Because that's telling you that your heart desires this person. So trust in what your heart's telling you and allow it to be delivered. Okay, how it shows up is not your job. It's no human's job. Whenever you think about it, tell yourself it's happening. You know it's happening. It's a done deal. And get excited about it. Okay, because Spirit is saying, really guys, we're not teaching you a lesson. There's nothing set in stone. You choose. Okay, you choose. If you desire something, it's begging to be with you. So allow it in. Okay, they don't mind doing readings for you to tell you what the current situation is or what you might need to tweak. But at the end of the day, it's yours. Okay, they're sick of people going around being miserable and just living and suffering and crying and thinking that they can't have what you want when it's already yours. Nobody's keeping it away from you but yourselves with what you're focusing on and the story you're telling yourself. You can have the romance you want. You can have all the money you want. You can have your beautiful house. You can have your beautiful car, your perfect job. It's all yours. It already exists. But it's what you're choosing to focus on moment to moment. The old shitty story where you haven't got it, or the story where you know it's a done deal, it's happening. Because why? Because your heart desires it. And if you desire it, it's yours now. Okay, end of lecture from Spirit. Let's carry on with the readings. But all of you, let yourself have what you want. It doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D. That's just the old thoughts that you were thinking yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, years ago, playing out until you change the story. Okay? Right. So, Rachel, work and career. Right. Let me just pop the light on. It's getting a little bit dark. Anything for Rachel that she needs to know about work and career, please? Yes, Crystal, you can. I've only been on here 13 minutes and I'll be on here for another hour at least. Right, Rachel. Anything for Rachel, please, Spirit, regarding work and career. Okay, again for you, Spirit is saying you're either getting caught up in your emotions. Remember, what you desire is already yours. Okay, or you've got a choice. You might have a choice of opportunities coming in for you. So either or. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be celebrations here as well. It might also be, Spirit is saying, that you work in a community sense, like you're working with helping others. You know, even if you're working in a supermarket or something, you're still a service, providing a service for people as well. But you enjoy, I feel that this is telling you that there's celebrations for you coming in as well. So allow them to come in. Where else are you drawing me to, Spirit? Drawing me to here. Yeah, confidence is the key to your success. So have that confidence. Okay, remember, if you're feeling emotional, Rachel, okay, caught up in your emotions, remember, emotions are just a chemical reaction in your body to what you're thinking. So see yourself, what job do you want? Okay, if you desire a particular job, or to work at a particular place, or to be in a particular career, then it's already yours. You can't desire something that's not meant for you. Sometimes clients say, well, I don't really know what I want. Well, you know what you don't want. Okay? You know what you don't want. Because if I said to you now, oh, Spirit's saying you've got to go and clean toilets, you'd be like, fuck no. Okay, so you know what you don't want. Well, you might want to clean toilets, but you know what I mean. That's just an example that I'm giving you here. So be confident, have confidence, okay? Your hard work is paying off. You will receive results. So whatever it is that you're wanting, Spirit is saying there is something you're going to celebrate, but I do feel it's in a market where you are providing a service. What you're doing is going to be helping others, providing a service. So it could be caring, it could be delivering, you know what I mean. Anywho, there's changes coming in for you. Okay. Crystal. What's your question, Crystal, my lovely? And Rashima, where you're saying, does Kenneth want to be together? It's never up to your person. It's who you are saying, what story you're telling yourself. If you are assuming that you and your person are going to be together, then you'll be shifting timelines where you and your person are together, where they want you and only you. Okay, believe me, Spirit taught me this 5 years ago. Okay, because every day I was fucking miserable and I was begging Spirit and like, please change my life. Please, please change my life. Please, I'm so miserable. Nothing's changing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and in the end they said, look, enough. We're not keeping anything from you, but you keep sitting there wallowing like a fucking victim. Stop doing it. This is how it works. If you say that you haven't got it or somebody doesn't want to be with you or whatever, then that's how it's going to be. Because all outcomes exist. You've got the version of somebody telling you to drop off the face of the earth. You've got the version of them that absolutely loves and adores you and can't do enough for you. Okay, so creation is already done. You're choosing what you want to experience by what you keep telling yourselves. It's never about anybody else. Because when you're telling yourself they do want to be with you, they are thinking, oh my God, I need to be with you. Okay, but if you're saying they don't want me, they're with somebody else, then they're thinking you're selecting the version, the timeline where they don't want you because they're with somebody else. Okay, believe me, I have had people tell me no or whatever, and in my mind, I just say, no, you are doing this. This is what's happening. This is the only option I'm settling for that makes me feel good. How it unfolds, don't matter. I just imagine them telling me what I want to hear. And it will play out, okay? Nobody can tell you no unless you keep allowing them to. Even if they tell you no, you go within and you, in your head, imagine a conversation where you heard what you wanted to hear them say. Oh my God, Rashma, you are the woman of my dreams. You tick every box for me. I've always known that we're compatible. Of course, I've always wanted to be with you. Any other woman is fucking boring to be with. Nobody compares to you. Come on, you're telling your story. Nobody else can do it for you because nobody else is in your head, in your thoughts. Any reading is just a guidance. Okay, and if you get a shitty reading that makes you feel worse, then that's telling you that all that's doing is reflecting your fears back to you. Okay, because then you'll feel worse and then the next day you'll be like, no, but I really know in my heart that I still want to be with them. Okay, so what's that telling you? Your heart is always your true compass. Your ego thoughts are the ones that are trying to derail you. Okay, because it's a fight or flight mind. Okay. Right, stop focusing on the third party as well, Rashima. Okay, you focus on the two of you being together. If you're focusing on a third party, you're keeping the bitch there. You are doing that because you're wasting your energy focusing on her. You're keeping them together. Get excited in the knowing that you two are going to be together. How she fucks off doesn't matter. Okay, it's not up to you to sort out the how. If you're focusing on you and him together in a loving, committed, romantic, solid relationship where he absolutely loves and adores you, forsaking all others, and that will be. But when you're focusing on her and him together, then you're keeping her there. End of. Sorry, Crystal. Right. What are you asking about, Johnny, my lovely? I can't see your question. All I can see is his name is Johnny. And OE, if you're asking about two, this is Spirit picking you up on this. If you're asking about two other people, then that's your insecurities or your jealousy. Okay? If it's just between a friend, two friends of yours, and you're wanting to know for a friend, then that's fine. But if it's for somebody else, you know, because somebody that you like is going out with somebody that you know, is interested in somebody else, that's coming from your ego. Doesn't matter what's going on between them. You don't focus on them. Who cares? If you want him, he's yours. Lovely. But anybody asking that, okay? Good. As long as it is for you, somebody else. Spirit was picking you up on that. Crystal, what question do you have, please, about Johnny? I don't know what you're asking. While I'm waiting to see your question, I'm going to quickly do OE. So OE, what's next between? Who did you say it was? Chantal and right. Okay. So this is showing that he's got a lot of feelings for your mum. Okay, but also your mum is again caught up in her thoughts. So she's not thinking very positively here about this. It's showing she's caught. Tell her to be strong, have that confidence and courage, and everything that Spirit's just said to everybody, it's the same. That's how it works. Who she's saying she is, what she's saying she's got, is what she's going to get. Okay, so be strong, have that confidence and courage, and he'll give her everything she wants. She's just stuck in her own negative thoughts. Okay. Right. Crystal, are you there, my lovely? Are you still in the chat? Because I'm not seeing your question. Perhaps you put it back further. Let me go back. I donated. Oh, it's going too far back. No, I can see where you're saying to others. And his name is Johnny. I posted it again. I'm still not seeing. Break it down into part. Okay, it's not liking it all in one, so that's why I'm not seeing it. So do like whatever it is about Johnny. What are you wanting to know? Do it in like three words. Press return and post the rest of it if you get what I mean. Because I'm not seeing it come out, my lovely. Thank you for all your likes. Let me just go and put this in. I haven't got any moderators in, so. Again, I can't see anything that you're posting, Crystal, about your question. I know, but it's no good you keep saying that if I'm not seeing it. Okay, so post it like this. What is next for me and SP. Something like that, okay? Post it onto separate lines. So it's breaking it down. It's not liking it as a whole. It's not showing up. Right, while I'm waiting for crystals, I'll just quickly do yours, baby, as I can see yours. How does XH feel about you? Aha! Okay, I can see it. Right, Crystal, let me just do babies, then I'll come to yours straight away. Okay. Sometimes if you refresh the browser, it'll come out as well. Right. Okay, so you might be in no contact at the moment or getting hot and cold behavior from him. Baby, this is not baby doll, this is baby. Okay, he's definitely thinking about you a lot and he does love you very much. Right, okay, I want to know what is next for me and Johnny. He's remarried, but I want to know. Okay. Okay. That's fine, Crystal. Yeah, exactly. You know in your heart he's yours. So keep focusing on that version of him that is with you. Okay, you're not giving him and the third party in the current 3D any energy. I've had lots of clients whose specific person is married to somebody else. They always come back when they stop focusing on what they don't have. They focus on what their heart's telling them. Okay, so they're seeing it as expecting it. They know it's a done deal. They're feeling excited. Every time they think about their SP, they are making sure that it's like in present tense, even though the 3D is showing something totally different. It doesn't matter. You've got to do the work you've got to change within. Okay, where you shift to that reality where you are together. Okay, you won't suddenly wake up one morning and be together, but you will be getting the reflection back where he's coming to you saying the marriage is over. God knows what I ever thought about being with her. Okay, etc., etc. She went off with somebody else. It doesn't matter. How it unfolds is not your problem. So if I don't have time to do anybody's question, then if I don't see your question as well, is because check out the shorts. The one I've uploaded today is a love one as well. How do they see you and how do they feel about you? You know, there's loads of shorts on there. Go binge them. If you're drawn to one, then the answer's there for you. Yeah, okay. Okay. Right, okay, my lovely. Let me just pull in one of these they're drawing me to as well. Yeah, okay. There we go. So, Crystal. Spirit is saying on his side, okay, that he's yours. This is him offering you what you want: security, emotional security, financial security, and reconciliation. The love note from him is, what you think, I think, what you feel, I feel. Our hearts are one and our bond is unbreakable. No one else gets me the way that you do. Are we soulmates and destined to be together? So in his heart, he knows that you're the person he wants to be with. Okay? So Spirit is telling you, because remember, you have to change within in order to see the reflection, the 3D reflection back to you of what you want to experience. Okay? So Spirit is saying, you're causing the waiting because of the journey that you're on. Stop overthinking and let go of the old story and all the old crap that you're still attached to. How can the new come in if you're still holding on to the old? Okay. Also, this journey is for you to not be that old version of you, that unwanted version of you. Okay. So take ownership as well, because your thoughts are what gets reflected back. Okay. So it might have been something he said at the time that you dwelled on, you kept thinking about it, and what you focus on grows, hardens into fact. Okay, it could be that you had insecurities within yourself. What if he goes off with somebody else? What if he leaves me? Okay, I even had a client who had a dream that their SP left them, and then she couldn't shake it. She kept focusing on it instead of shaking it off and just saying, oh, it doesn't matter, it's just a dream. No, she dwelled on it. They'd been happy for 3 years, and within weeks he dumped her, because it's a reflection back of what you're thinking. Okay, people will act what you say they're doing, either subconsciously or consciously. If you keep thinking, if you've got a friend who's always late, then they might be on time once or twice, but the majority of time they'll be late, because that's what you are expecting from them. That's how you're assuming them to be. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, you're his number one female, but you need to act like number one. Of course, I'm a priority in his life. Of course, he will always choose me. I'm the only woman who ticks all his boxes. He's obsessed with me. He's besotted with me. He can't get me off his mind. Okay, there's nowhere else he wants to be but with me. He knows that we're compatible. He knows that I'm the love of his life and his true heart's desire. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you here, I bumped into him on Christmas and he didn't speak because he was with her. I spoke and kept it moving. Yeah, just keep it moving. Okay, he's wanting to meet up with you. Okay, he saw you. He wants to see you again. So Spirit is saying for you, pay attention to the red flags, okay? The signs are cautioning you, which is your own, keeping yourself in your own mental prison of what you don't want. Okay, your thoughts can be changed. Change your thoughts, okay? Let go of control issues. Allow it to unfold naturally. Okay, so you're not figuring out, well, how is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whenever you think about it, you're keeping your sights, your arrow focused on what you want, which is to be happily married to him. Okay, so start to tell yourself, when you remember, the equation to life is who you say you are, what you say you have is what you're going to get. 100%. 3D is a reflection of you. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you by what you keep focusing on and dwelling on. Okay, so Spirit is saying he knows in his heart that you're the person he wants. Okay, so in order to get that version of him that wants only you and is free to be with you, where you are together, that's what you have to keep reminding yourself that you've got, regardless of what's happening in 3D. Okay, so Spirit is telling you he's yours. He's yours. He wants to give you everything. Okay, reconciliation. So Spirit is telling you this is how it is. He's already yours right now. Just because you're not physically experiencing it at this point in time, it doesn't matter. You have to keep focusing and trusting. Okay, it's all about having trust and faith. Yes, those little niggly thoughts are going to come in where you doubt because you're getting impatient. No, you just remind yourself it's already done. Everything is unfolding perfectly for me right now in my favor. Okay, I always get what I want. If I desire it, it's already mine. Okay, so Spirit is reminding you of that as well. So listen back so that you can Stop doing what they're telling you not to do, okay? Because that's keeping it in waiting, okay? You're keeping him waiting there. Okay. Yeah, and here as well, they're wanting you to have that message. I've been reflecting and thinking so much and can't move on. I don't want to ever lose you. Okay, it doesn't matter about a third party, whether it's family, another person they're married to. It doesn't matter if he's got 6 wives. If you're saying that you're his wife, then that has to be reflected back to you. End of. And I've had lots of clients, you know, I've got my Get Them Back playlist. I've got success stories on there. Okay, go and listen to them, to how the person changed their thoughts and their energy and got what they wanted, because it already exists. There's already the reality where you two are together in your perfect relationship, not your old relationship that you had. That still exists, but you're not focusing on that because that fell apart because of your fears and your doubts and what you reacted to and what you believed and expected and assumed. How are we doing for time? Okay, lots of times. Yes, so again, you know, time and separation is an illusion. It's just linear. It's man-made. You're seeing him as separate from you, so you're keeping him as separate from you. Nothing is separate from you. It's already yours. If you desire it, it's yours right now. There's only now in time and space. The past only exists because you keep thinking about it, so you're bringing it into the now. Okay, you're seeing it in the future. No, the future is now. Okay, so see yourself as having it now. Remember, who you say you are, what you say you've got is what you're going to get. Creation's done. All possibilities already exist. All versions of everybody exist. The good, the bad, the ugly. Stop focusing on unwanted versions of people and focus on the versions of yourself and the person, how you're wanting your desired version to be and what you're wanting your desired circumstances to be. Because whatever you're thinking of dominantly when you think about your specific person, a job or whatever, is what you're going to get. Yes. Yes. That's exactly how you do it, my lovely. Okay. Aquarian, I think that's you. Yes, Aquarian, that's you. Okay, Aquarian's just made a payment, so bear with me. Right, Aquarian, this is yours, my lovely. Yeah. Okay. 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 Right. Lots of messages for you here, Aquarian. Let me put them in the order. Okay, so Spirit is saying you were the one. You're the one for him. Okay? He thinks you're beautiful. He loves everything about you. But sorry, not but so now he feels battered and bruised. Okay? He wants to tell you he loves you. Okay? He saw you as being very creative together. But, and sorry, I don't know why I keep saying but, and he feels let down and disappointed. Okay? He wanted a new start between you. Also here, his emotions all over the place. You're the one he wants. He thinks the world of you. And again, this is you here. The door to romance is open. The one, proposal, live together, engagement, marriage. Okay, he is, you're on his mind all day. He's besotted with you. He might have turned his back on you. I turned my back on you and what we had. I regret leaving you. I'm a complete fool. I'm head over heels in love with you. And the thought of our bodies entwined drives me crazy. So in his energy, he wants to be with you. Okay, but Spirit is saying to you, free yourself. It's time to take back your power. Okay, you get so caught up in the 3D and your old thoughts that you don't see what you want reflected back to you. Okay, so Spirit is saying if you want to see changes in the 3D, you have to change within yourself. You have to change within you. How you're seeing him, how you're seeing you, how you're seeing the relationship. Okay, for things to grow, but free yourself. Another free card. Okay, then you will have him reveal to you how he feels to you, his true feelings, because he sees you as the one, and you know in your heart as well that this is true love and that he's the one for you. Okay, so they're saying to you, you get stuck in your own mental prison, telling yourself a whole load of shit that is keeping it away from you. You're leaving yourself left starving of what you want. And Spirit is saying you can go out with 100 other men, but you keep coming back to this person. Because if you didn't have a desire for him still, you wouldn't give a flying fuck about him. Okay, so put the work in. If you don't do the work in yourself, you're not going to see the changes. Nobody can change until you change how you're seeing them. Okay, so if you keep seeing him as the old version, and Spirit is telling you here, see him as the new relationship you want, the desired version of him that is treating you how you want. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Why are they emphasizing energy? Because everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Okay, as Einstein said, match the frequency of the reality you want and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. Creation's already done. The timeline, we shift timelines with every second. If at lunchtime you decide you want fried chicken for lunch, or you want a McDonald's, a version of you went and got fucking chicken and a version of you went and got McDonald's. Okay, all versions and timelines and possibilities exist right now. It's what you're choosing. But Spirit is saying you go back into reacting to the 3D, thinking the same old bullshit and wondering why nothing's changing. Your heart's telling you one thing, your head is stuck in your own mental prison. Okay, know that you're good enough to have whatever you want. So the choice is yours. It's always your choice. You're choosing moment to moment who you keep telling yourself, who you are, what you have equals what you're going to get. So in his energy, devastated, okay, basically. But you keep focusing on and keeping stuck in a timeline like Groundhog Day that's not serving you. Well, I'll go and get somebody else then. But who do you keep coming back to? The same one. Okay, you're trying to fool yourself that you want somebody else, but in your heart, you keep coming back to him. For how long now, Spirit is saying? Okay, so allow it in. It's already there for you to have the minute you decide. What you desire desires you. is begging for you, but you keep going into the old story, doubting, questioning. I'm not seeing any movement. You're trying to micromanage, and they've told you this before. Okay, if they've told you that he's yours, then get fucking excited about it and allow it to come in instead of doubting and questioning and wondering how. Be, it's the law of being. Who do you say you're being? Okay, and what are you saying you've got? Okay, so take this in, tweak within you. Okay, and every time you think about him, you think about him as the version that you want. Stop thinking about the unwanted version. You don't want that version. It's not giving you what you want. You're focusing on the new version of him as a new love. Okay, if that's what you want, Spirit is saying. They know in your heart that's what you want, or else you wouldn't be getting a reading on him. You wouldn't care. So remember, if you desire it, it's yours right now. Energetically, it's done. Just like if you found out you're pregnant today, you might do a test to confirm it. You might do another one just to back it up, but you wouldn't be doing one every day for 9 months until baby's born. And sometimes baby can be early, it can be born on time, or it can be born late. How? It doesn't matter how baby is going to be delivered. Okay, so in other words, how your end wish fulfilled is delivered is not up to you. You keep seeing yourself with it. Okay, by the story you're telling yourself every time you think of yourself, him, and the relationship. Okay, so go and do this. You're the one keeping it from you. You're the one who keeps self-sabotaging and going back into your mental prison. Okay, do the work. If you don't change within, you're not going to see the changes out there. You can't. It's impossible. It's a reflection. Okay, if you look in a mirror and you're wearing a red top and you get upset because you wanted to look in the mirror and see your reflection wearing a white top, you wouldn't break the mirror. You would go and put a white top on so that the reflection is showing you a white top. That's exactly how 3D works. It's a reflection of what you're doing in the 4D, which is in your thoughts. Okay, remember the 2D is a reflection of your 3D physical self in the mirror or a shadow. The 3D is a reflection of the 4D. The 4D is trickling through from the 5D where everything already exists. If you desire it, it's yours right now. Regardless of whether you're seeing it, thoughts, feelings, and 3D conditions are temporary. They can change at any moment. And Spirit is saying to you as well, look at how many times you've self-sabotaged, but you're still meeting up, having lovely times. Okay, what's that showing you? You're the one blowing this out of the water, they're telling you. Okay, you're the one. Not him. He's just playing his part that you keep giving him by what you keep thinking dominantly when you think of him or yourself or the relationship. Trust. Okay, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So that means every time you start to doubt or you start to react, you go, I'm not choosing that option. I'm choosing this option. I am not going to keep falling for that crappy, shitty timeline that I don't want to experience. No more. I'm choosing this. Allow it to be there. You're unbothered. You're unmoved. It's irrelevant. Okay, what you desire is begging to be with you. And this is showing me here that he thinks the world of you. He loves you. He knows that you're the one. He wants to be with you. End of. So stop keeping it away from you. You're wasting time. You're causing a time delay. And then you're wondering why nothing's changing. Because you haven't changed within. So the reflection is just reflecting back to you what you keep saying you are within and what you're saying you've got. You don't need to micromanage. All you need to say every time you think about him, oh my God, I'm the love of his life. He knows that we're compatible. He knows that he can't live without me. He knows that I'm the one. He knows that I'm the one. He's going to propose to me. We're going to be married by this time next year, living happily and blissfully together. And then if those little doubts come in, no, I'm the one. He knows I'm the one. I am marrying him by this time next year. We're going to be happily married and living together. Okay? Expect it. You're not waiting for it. Expect it and it will come. Hello, Neela, my lovely. How are you? Hello to all of you. And also, Aquarian, if you're still there, are you still there? They're saying to you, my lovely, again, for you, because they know how into tarot, how heavily you rely on tarot readings, they're saying, okay? And they're telling you, how many readings have you had where it's reflected your fears back to you and you felt like shit? Okay? You felt like crap and you've got all angry and you've got frustrated and you're like, well, fuck him then. I'm going to go and get somebody else, or I don't give a fuck about him. But then your heart desires him. And then after you've calmed down, you start going into, oh, I really miss him. I wonder what he's doing. I really love him still. Okay, so remember, what your heart desires is yours. If you get a reading like that, it's just reflecting your fears back to you. Okay, because you would not have the desire for him if he was not there for you to have. But you keep choosing the unwanted story and reacting to the 3D. Okay, and running around like a headless chicken, Spirit is saying. So you're not seeing what you want. Okay? Yeah, you can have a beautiful family together. Okay, you can have a beautiful life together. So stop keeping it away from you by running around and trying to micromanage it and doubting it all the time. There's no point getting a reading if you doubt it. Ooh, okay, right. Keisha, let me just do a transfer thing. GPB to USD. It would be $12.75. Donation in US dollars is $12.75. Okay. Divyansha, a general reading for you. Okay. What am I telling you here? Okay, for you, Davyansha, my lovely, I know it's a general reading, but they're just saying to you here that you're a little bit all over the place in your emotions here. It could be that you've got several things on your mind. It could be that you've got several opportunities around you or lots going on. Okay, but they're telling you here that you're focusing on what you don't want instead of turning around and looking at what you do want. Okay, so it might be, you know, in whatever situation in your life, it's no point crying over spilt milk. It's not bringing you what you want. You need to make that decision. Only you can make the decision. You're the one driving the chariot. So are you driving it towards what you do want or to what you don't want? Remember, life works by who you say you are, and what you say you've got equals what you get. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're overthinking this too much and you're letting your thoughts trap you, worrying, stressing. Okay, follow your happiness day to day and you will get what you want here. What you want desires you. Okay, so look at what you don't want and then tell yourself what you do want and focus only on that. How it unfolds, not any human's job. Okay, your logical, analytical mind to problem solve is just for if you're thinking which route to the shops is the quickest. I've got to solve this maths problem. Big changes in life don't work that way. When you're trying to force things, control things, it doesn't work out for you in the way you want, because what you want is already yours. Allow it to come in naturally. Okay? So focus on what you do want instead of keep focusing on what you don't want, and what you want will come in. Get excited for it. Once you desire something, it's already yours now. You can't desire or want something that's not meant for you to have. It is your choice whether you choose that or not. Sometimes I want something, but then I think about it again and I think, no, actually, I don't want that, but it's still there in the realm of possibilities. Creation's already done. All outcomes and possibilities already exist. Okay, all you do, all versions of people as well, of you and other people and the world. Okay, so you select, keep choosing moment to moment what you do want. Every next second forward is a blank piece of paper, a blank canvas. So what are you putting on it? Because what you keep putting on it is what you're going to keep seeing. It's your dominant thoughts about anything that is reflected back to you. The odd thing that you think about doesn't matter. Okay, it's what you keep focusing on and dwelling on. Okay. Right. Excuse me. Kevin, if I approach my crush, act romantically in February, will it lead to a good romantic relationship? Hello, Amen. Okay, Spirit is saying for you, Kevin, is that you're a little bit in this judgment mode. Okay, you're judging. Oh, what if she doesn't want to be with me? Or what if they don't want to be with me? What if I'm not good enough? What if whatever? Okay, all the ifs, whys, buts, and maybes, Kevin. And Spirit is saying, just stand there in your power. Of course they want to be with me. Why wouldn't they? Look at me. I'm fucking handsome here. I'm the number one priority. I am always chosen. Okay, I'm the main man here. Zilly, stop flooding the chat, please, or I will put you on timeout. Here as well. So Spirit is saying, when you stop judging yourself, her, in what she will say or the situation, okay, then you can have the courtship that you want. Okay, remember, if you desire her, she desires you. But what version you get or the outcome you get depends on where you keep judging or thinking. Okay, so Spirit is saying, let go of the judgment that you got of this. See yourself as, of course she wants to be with me. I'm the most only alternate option for her, and you will be in the romantic committed relationship. Okay, others only reflect who you are saying within you. Okay. How did that come sneaking back in when I've just put you in timeout? Zilly, please stop flooding the chat or I will remove you. I've already put you in timeout and you snuck back in again. Right. Hallmark history. Oh no, I've got a PayPal one first. Keisha. Okay, Keisha, what's your question, my lovely? Drop your question into the chat while I just do hallmarks. Current energy of Capricorn towards you. Yes, so know that he's yours. It is a mirror, as I've been saying, okay? It is all a mirror. Right, Keisha, I'll do yours in a moment. Let me just do hallmarks. I didn't know it was going to just be general, sweetheart. Right, hallmark, Capricorn to hallmark. Right, okay. So Spirit is saying to you, when he thinks about you, he sees you as the one. Okay, he's got a lot of romantic feelings for you here. And this is showing you that this is security, okay? Emotional security, financial security. But also, so when he thinks of you, he feels secure about you, okay? He knows that you're the person he wants to marry. So, trust in that, Spirit is saying. When what you keep focusing on, remember, separation and time is an illusion. Nothing is separate from you. You're seeing it as physically separate from you, so it's staying physically separate from you. What you desire, desires you. So allow it to come in, expect it. From now on, when you think about him, drop the X, drop the separation, drop how long it's been. It doesn't matter. I've had clients get their person back after 10, 20 years. Remember, any of you have got my Get Them Back playlist and there's success stories in there as well, okay, from clients. But also, if you keep focusing on that story, you're going to see more proof to back up that story that you keep telling yourself. Okay, so if you want him, he's yours. Focus on, he's mine. Let it unfold naturally. Okay, how it happens is never any human's job. Okay, you just know. If Spirit's told you, that's it. Okay, that's what's happening. Stop questioning, stop doubting. Right, okay, Keisha. For you, general reading for Keisha. Yeah. Right, okay. Now, I know you said general, Keisha, but I'm getting this is all to do with a person and romance here. So just clarify if you actually do have somebody on your mind about whether they're coming back or if things are progressing between you or whether you don't have anybody at all. Because if you don't have anybody at all, there's somebody coming in anyway. So Keisha, just clarify that for me. Right, okay, so that's what they're telling you here. You can't fool spirit, you know. Right, okay, so they're telling you here that your thoughts, this card, the Three of Swords, okay, remember I go by pictures anyway, but this is usually the big red heart with 3 swords in it. Okay, so this is showing, so that depicts for me, remember I channel spirit, they show me the pictures to show to you of what they're channeling. So usually it's the big red heart with the 3 swords in. So swords are your thoughts. Okay, so you got your big red heart desire for this person, and then your thoughts are piercing your heart's desire. So in this card, it's different. Your thoughts are all over the place. And so what's happening outside? Because remember, your 3D is a reflection of what's going on in your thoughts. So it's thunder and lightning. Okay, when you're thinking crap, outside is crap. So Spirit is saying your person that you want is yours. And in order to allow them to come forward, giving you what you want, stop focusing on the time and reacting to the 3D. Spirit is telling you you're not doing yourself any favors because you want your favorable outcome, but you're not showing up for yourself. Remember, how you show up for yourself and how you see others is what's going to be reflected back to you. There's nobody in the room because you're not showing up for yourself. So he's not showing up for you either because you're in that stuck phase. So Spirit is saying you get so close, but then your thoughts come in and pin you down. Look at you all dressed up to go out the door with your handbag. You're going off shopping. You're going, and then you're like, oh, it's raining, I'll stay in. Or what if they don't have that in the shop? Okay, so it's the same. You get so close to having him come in, but then you doubt, you worry, you fear, and then you go and self-sabotage. Spirit is saying stay focused on the positives and what you want. Okay, expect it. So Spirit is saying, you know, you can have your beautiful courtship, you can be married. Okay, he thinks about you all the time. It's crystal clear to him, he's holding a clear crystal, it's crystal clear to him that you're the person he wants to date and be in a romantic relationship with and marry. Okay? So Spirit is saying, you know, and again, the attraction, 2 peacocks. Okay? The male peacock is with the water emotional about you. He's attracting you. He's not bothered. Anybody else is being shooed away. The snake or any interference is slithering away. Okay, so allow this to come in. You're the only person he wants. Man holding heart. You're the only person with his heart. Okay, he loves you. So Spirit's advice to you is, again, with this path, you're so close to getting out of the woods, but then you self-sabotage. And Spirit is saying, if you want to see the changes in your 3D, you have to stop judging them. When you're judging the conditions, judging him, judging yourself, judging the relationship, you're not going to see the changes. All you will see is the same, whatever you're judging, whatever story you're telling yourself reflected back. So Spirit is saying, if you want to see the changes, stop dwelling in that broken heart, because remember, nothing is separate from you. He's already yours. Okay? Let go of what you are attached to that is not serving you. Know that you're good enough. Know that you're worthy enough for him and the relationship. Feel like you've hit the jackpot. Get excited so that it can come into you. Bask in that warm sunshine of happiness, knowing that he's yours. He loves me. Oh my God, he loves me. He's attracted to me. He knows that I'm the only woman for him. Remember, who you say you are, what you say you've got is what you're going to get. 100%. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're very intuitive. You know in your heart that this is the person you want. So allow it to come in for you, my lovely. Expect it. So that means having that faith and trust that what your heart is telling you and what Spirit's just told you will unfold if you get excited about it or know it's a done deal. Even when those little negative thoughts come in or you start reacting back to 3D, Spirit is saying thoughts, feelings, and 3D conditions are temporary. You just remind yourself, I've already got this. It's already mine. I'm going to be in a loving, romantic, committed relationship with him. He knows that I'm the perfect match for him. He knows that we're compatible. He knows that I'm his true heart's desire and the only person he wants to marry and settle down with and be with. Okay? Then it will come in. How it all unfolds is not your job. Even if you say to yourself, it's fine, everything is unfolding perfectly in my favor, best case scenario right now. Because it is. What you want is yours right now. So stop seeing him as separate from you. Stop wondering what he's thinking or feeling. What do you want him to think and feel? And I've just told you a couple of things, okay? He thinks you're beautiful. He thinks you're amazing. He's desperate to be with me. He's begging me to be with him. He's desperate to please me. Okay, change the story. You have to change within for the 3D to be the reflection back. Okay, the 3D is just a reflection. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you by what you're telling yourself within. Okay, what you're believing, what you're reacting to, what you're assuming, what you're expecting. The story you're telling yourself. So in order to see those changes, you have to change the story you keep dwelling on within, because the 3D can't change until you change within. He can't change until you stop focusing on the old version of him or the unwanted version of him that didn't give you what you wanted. You focus only on the version because creation's done, all possibilities exist, all versions exist of you and of others. So you are choosing moment to moment to focus only on the version you want, the one who loves you, adores you, forsakes all others for you, because any other woman is fucking boring. Okay, nobody compares to me. He knows I'm the only one who ticks all his boxes. He only has eyes for me. Now, as soon as you start thinking that pings to them in their heart and in their thoughts. Now, they might not take action straight away. Okay, it doesn't matter, because there's always movement in the direction of where you're focusing on within. So focus only on the story you want to see unfold and not on the story that you don't want to see unfold. Okay? Because he's yours, Spirit is saying. He's yours. We're not stopping it. He's not stopping it. You just keep focusing on the old story and wonder why you're getting more of it and not getting what you want. Okay? Remember, any of you that have had readings, you can timestamp them in the comment section and listen to them back as many times as you need. I don't take them down, okay? All the lives I've ever done are there. I've got loads of shorts. I've done a loved one today. How do they see you and feel about you? There's loads of other shorts. There's yes, no ones. There's all sorts of ones on there. There's playlists. How to get somebody back. Pick a card readings. I don't do pick a card readings anymore, but I do other readings now on there. You can book your own personal reading as well. Everything is in the description box below. Okay, my lovelies. Woo. Right, I've got a couple of donations, so just put a little pause on the questions. Okay, Iman for you, my lovely. And then Shay. Oh. Okay, Iman. Well done. Remember, if you change the story within and stick to it, things will change. So well done on the job offer. So let's just see what your dad says about your career first. Okay, regarding your career, the job, again, he's sort of saying to you here, don't, it's like part of you is worried about what you're going to leave behind. And he said this to you before, you do you. Okay, even if you just say, you know, if you are worrying about, you know, home, those you're leaving behind, like your mum or whatever, he's saying, you know, just say that they'll be okay because he's around them anyway. You know, you need to have your life and you're following your heart's desire. You've not given up on this desire since 2017. So now you've seen what you want, go for it. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. He's saying, yeah, the family will be okay, but embrace those changes. Okay, those changes coming in. So take it. Education. Of course, he's saying, I didn't say to tell you that he loves you. Okay, he's very proud of you as well. He's saying here. Okay. Okay. Right. Regarding education, he's saying again here, you know, you're getting the O is very proud of you. So is Y. Okay, we're all proud of you. He's saying the change is that they might not give me the offer I want, but the offer is in the country. Yeah, you just stop focusing on that. Okay, he's saying stop focusing on that. Stop seeing yourself as without the job. See yourself, take action in your thoughts, and see yourself. Embrace the changes. Of course you've got the job. Why wouldn't you? It's your reality. Okay. So he's saying here that O and Y are very proud of you here. So stop again worrying and stressing. This card for me is my working in a different country. Okay. So you're very good at what you do. Embrace it because it's going to be a new way of life for you. It's going to make you flourish. Okay. So again, you did this, he's saying. You didn't rely on others. Stop trapping yourself. Move forward. Don't let your thoughts, remember, swords are your thoughts trapping you. Okay, you move forward. Again, stop trapping yourself. The world is yours. What you desire is yours. Okay, feel on top of the world, knowing that what you want is yours. You can't desire something if you don't want it. Okay, so again, there. It's all yours. And again, he's very proud of you because, of course, your education is going towards your job. Okay, whatever education you're doing is towards your career. So that's why it's all sort of combined in one. Yes, they're very proud of you. He's very proud of you, but stop stressing and worrying because it's yours to have. Okay. Yes, that's the whole point of being a conscious creator instead of going with the old subconscious programming that's not getting you what you want. So what about why? Right, okay. And here for you as well regarding why. He's saying, yes, you're moving things forward. You're shifting realities. Remember, as soon as you say, choose what you want, you've already shifted. Just because the 3D might not look like it's changed, it has. Okay, so Spirit, your dad is saying you've already shifted into that reality where you're together. So don't put pressure on yourself. It's already done. Okay, just be patient. Know that things are ending there. Okay, because he's not happy there. And you will get the messages that you want. Him telling you how he feels about you. You will live together and it will all happen in an unexpected way. So again, remember this, he's reminded me of a reading I did not so long ago where I said to you that even if you move, he will move to where you are. Okay, if you're settled there, if you do go and work in another country and you're settled there, remember everybody has to conform to who you're assuming you are and what you're assuming you've got. Okay, whether it takes one person or a million people to shift in order to bring you your wish fulfilled, that's what happens. Okay, so he's saying, again, don't put pressure on yourself. Just be patient. It's not going to change overnight. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day, but just know that if you keep telling yourself that you're his and you're seeing the two of you together, then it will be. Things will end where he is in order for you to hear the news that you want, where he's telling you he wants to live with you, and it's going to happen in an unexpected way. Okay. So here, he's drawing me to this part. Trust, have faith. Okay, trust and have faith. Have faith in the knowing that what you desire is yours. It's not separate from you. It's not going to take ages. The time it takes is the time it takes for you to feel natural and know it's done. Okay, so he's just saying, have trust. Everything is unfolding perfectly. Stop worrying and doubting. Okay, it's already yours. He's sending his love. I've got to move on, my lovely. But again, I know you will listen to this over and over again. So, you know, follow what you want here. It's your choice. Right, Shay, my lovely, what is your question? Because you're next in the donations. Right. I am going to close the free readings because I've got a couple of donations and it's going to take me over time. Because I do also work for an international psychic company as well, and I've got to log in with them. So let me just get through these. Shay, what's your question, sweetheart? Hello, Vinka, my lovely. Vinka, can you close the free readings, please? But all of you, if I haven't done your reading, I'm really sorry. Check out the shorts. Check out the Get Them Back playlist. Remember, you can get anybody back. If you desire somebody, it doesn't matter what the current 3D conditions are. If you desire them, they desire you. But the Get Them Back playlist helps you to shift your focusing on the unwanted story to the wanted story, okay, so that it can come in. Okay, pick a card readings, celebrities in spirit, whole host going on. Make sure you've subscribed if you want to. Hit the bell notification so that you know when I'm coming on doing the next live. I should be on again tomorrow. Right, okay. What's the next action of Leo? Again, Spirit is telling you straight away, what do you want his actions to be? He is playing the part you keep giving him. Okay, they keep telling you this. It's not going to change until you decide what you want. If you're wanting him to bring you flowers every day, to move in with you, then you have to keep assuming that's what you're getting. Okay, he's acting the part you've given him, just like if you're writing a script. Character, Leo, what's he doing? What's his line in your script? He's not deciding, you're deciding. Others are just conforming to what you're saying, how they're going to conform. Yeah, he's yours. Okay, again, businessman. Okay, he's yours. He's going up in the ranks here, wanting to tell you how much he loves you or admires you, maybe even wants to go on another trip with you here. Okay, so hold yourself in high honor. Spirit saying, what? Stop worrying and being concerned about what he's thinking or feeling. He's thinking and feeling what you keep saying he's thinking and feeling in your thoughts. Okay, so feel like you've hit the jackpot because he's serious about you, and you can marry this man if you choose to. He is yours. But believe in this. You're making it hard work on yourself. By keep doubting, questioning, worrying, stressing. He's yours. Okay, yeah, you're the one who keeps sort of, you know, if you're not seeing the movement you want, it's because you're keeping yourself stuck in this cave. Carrying, oh, but look, it's there for you to have. Okay, make the changes. Stop keeping yourself stuck in your mental prison. You can live with this person, marry this person. You're the one joining the dots on what your future's going to be by what you're telling yourself now. You've got the skills for the two of you to be together. You have got the skills for the two of you to be together. Okay. Stop doubting, they're saying. So keep an open mind, okay? Keep an open mind about how things are shifting. Allow them to be there, okay? The chemistry is off the charts between you, and you can be engaged and get married. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. But again, pay attention to the red flags. Okay. So, beautiful connection here. Stop doubting it. Let me just bring in something for you. What advice for Shay here? Okay. Okay, so see yourself celebrating this. Okay, see yourself as celebrating or hearing somebody congratulate you, a friend. Oh my God, Shay, you look amazing in your wedding dress. This was the beautifulest wedding I've ever been to. You and Leo are just so happy together. Okay, leave the old story behind. Take only with you the story that you want to keep reading. Close the door on the stories that you don't want. Remember, swords are your thoughts. Just sit there knowing it's a done deal. Look at this queen. She's sat there knowing that what she wants is hers. He's passionate about you. Okay, there's another card that's flipped over here in the deck. So I'm going to pull that out. What's this card? Believe and trust. Just like children up to a certain age before their ego kicks in. Okay, they are believing. Okay, believe what we're telling you here. Pay attention to the red flags means pay attention to your silly thoughts that are telling you that whatever you're worrying and doubting. Okay, you'll get the news that you want of you having a happy family life together. So Spirit is saying, stop questioning, stop doubting, stop wondering. You're writing the story. Okay, you're joining the dots and writing the story of what's happening, not him. When you are in alignment with the version of him who absolutely loves and adores you, is totally loyal and faithful to you, is wanting to marry you, that's what you're going to get. Okay? Remember, the current 3D, your thoughts and feelings are temporary. They can change overnight, but they will change in conjunction with what you keep telling yourself. Okay? Have faith. What's this other one? Yeah, stop drowning in your emotions, okay, at every little thing that's revealed, and have faith. Again, what's she got? A pregnancy bump here with the world in it. So it's, again, what you want, you're giving birth to in the 3D. It's a reflection. The 3D is a reflection of what's going on inside you. Okay, so when a woman knows she's pregnant, she knows that baby's going to be born in 9 months' time. Okay, she's not doing a pregnancy test every day to see if she's pregnant. She knows she's pregnant. She's perhaps done 1 test, 2 tests. It's all about having faith. Okay, faith in that what you are brewing and desiring is yours. And if you follow your thoughts in conjunction with that, as if you already have it now, it will be reflected back to you. It can be no other way. So Shay, your job is to keep saying to yourself, who am I saying I am? And what am I saying I've got? Because that's what you're going to get. Okay? He's yours. So even when you doubt, even when you're thinking, what's he thinking and feeling? What do you want him to be thinking and feeling? People think and feel what you say they're thinking and feeling. Okay? Not today, Crystal, because I've got another reading to do and I've got to come off because I'm due to go onto a psychic line that I work on, and I won't have time to log in there because it's set hours. I have to schedule in the hours. Okay. Yes, so stay only focused on what you do want. You know, you can't stop thoughts coming in, but the trick is to recognize where your thoughts are going. Is it going on what you do want or not on what you don't want? Okay, so that's where you say, yes, okay, I'm allowing those thoughts to be there. It doesn't matter because I'm having this. This is what I'm choosing. You know, okay, so Spirit is saying, look at it this way. If you had a lottery ticket and your numbers came out today, if you just looked at your lottery ticket and you saw that your numbers matched the numbers for the lottery, you've won £1 million. But in this moment, you know that you've won the £1 million, but you're not seeing the £1 million in your bank account. It will take them a couple of days for them to put the money into your account. But you know that you're not going to be on the bones of your ass. You know that you're now a multimillionaire or a millionaire. Okay, so that's what they're likening it to. When you know that it's yours, because if you desire it, it's already yours. You cannot desire or want something that is not for you to have. Okay? What you desire is not what I desire. Yes, we desire similar things like love, emotional security, financial security, but we all want different houses. We all want different things. We all want different men or women. Okay? So if you desire something, it's yours. How? Doesn't matter. It's not your job. Whenever you think about it, start to get into the feeling of it naturally being yours. You know it's going to happen. You're expecting it to happen. Just like you're expecting the lottery money to be put in your account because you've got the winning ticket. Okay? Remember, the 3D, your thoughts and feelings are temporary. They can change overnight. Right, okay. Okay, Davika, this is yours. Change your question. Good. They're not drawing me to those. Hang on. Right, okay. So quite a bit for you here, Davika, as well. Sorry, Shushma, the readings are closed now. This is the last reading I'm doing, my lovely. Okay, so there is movement, okay? There's always movement behind the scenes, even if you're not physically seeing it, Davika, okay? You're the one he thinks about. Remember, if you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you. If you're wanting him, he's wanting you. But what you're seeing in the movement is depending on where you keep focusing. Okay, so Spirit is telling you here, let's carry on in his energy first. Okay, so he can't stop thinking about you. His emotions are all over the place. Okay, when he's thinking about you. He thinks you're beautiful. You're the only person he wants to be with. He doesn't want to be where he is. Okay, he doesn't want to be where he is. He wants to be with you. So, the rest is information for you because they've already told you that he's yours. So they're telling you, if we've already told you he's yours, stop doubting and questioning. It's not up to what they're thinking. They are thinking what you are saying they're thinking. Okay, so Spirit is saying, it doesn't matter on what movement, stop checking the 3D. Okay, when you're checking the 3D, you're just causing a block. Okay, you're still in your emotions here that are not serving you. Okay, we're going to feel emotional, but emotions are just a chemical reaction to your thoughts, what you're thinking. Okay, so they're saying he's yours. You can have your beautiful family. You have to see yourself as being in that family life where he's the father of your children. Okay, and the beautiful 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which is all the emotional security you want with this person, financial security, the two of you together, growing old together, having your family, your emotional family reunion and being together. Okay, remember, it's already done. If you're desiring it, it's already done right now. Energetically, in the quantum field, okay? In order to collapse that quantum wave for you to experience it in the 3D, you have to have changed within. If you do not change within on who you're saying you are and what you're saying you've got, you're not going to see the changes in the 3D. Okay, so they're telling you here, stop looking at what you don't have and stop going over the old crappy story of where he's not with you or how much time it's been, and just focus on what you do want, the new beginning. Okay, playfulness, seeing him, look at him, telling you, oh my God, I love you so much. You're the only woman for me. Okay, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This is you. You're changing within. How you're seeing yourself, loved and adored by him, his loving wife, how he's seeing you as loving you. You're the only person he wants. Anybody else is boring. Nobody compares to you. So Spirit is saying, if you want to see the changes, you have to release what is not serving you. Stop judging this. Stop looking for it. Stop wondering where it is. Why is nothing changing? The minute you decide, you've already shifted, even if the 3D still looks the same. That's where your faith and trust has to come in. If you believe in God, you believe in him, even though you're never going to see him until the day you die. Yet you're not questioning and doubting that. Okay, even if you're not religious, there's other things that you believe in wholeheartedly that you are not going to shift on. Okay, so Spirit is saying, trust. If we're telling you is his and how the universe works, then that's how it works. Stop doubting and questioning and looking for it and wondering why it's not here. You're causing the time delay by keep reacting to the 3D. Okay, repeat the new story to yourself. Stay balanced. Your thoughts have to be in balance with what your heart desires. If they're out of alignment, you're causing a delay. Then you will see him come passionately running into you, begging you to be with him. Okay, so he's already yours, but you're not seeing it yet because you keep looking for it. You're not waiting for anything. He's not separate from you. Time is an illusion. Separation is illusion. We're all connected. Okay, so focus only on the version of you and him that you're wanting to see. Because if you keep focusing on what you don't want, don't be surprised when you're sat there wondering why nothing's changing. Okay? They can't tell you any more. If you're waiting for him to change and you haven't changed within, you're going to be waiting a long time. Hence the fact you have been waiting a long time. It's not up to others. Others conform to who you're saying you are. There's no one to change but self. Change your thoughts. Okay? It's not hard. How much do you want this? You're not kicking yourself up the ass every time you're thinking about what you don't want and then wondering why nothing's happening. Okay, get excited, know it's happening, even if you tell yourself, he is mine and I am going to be married to him and living with him. End of. Okay, you can doubt as much as you like, but when you do find yourself doubting, that's where you say, no, just like if a friend was telling you. Okay, if you knew that you wanted to do something and a friend's telling you, well, I don't think that's right for you. I don't think you should be doing that. You would tell them to fuck off and you're going to prove them wrong. And that's how you've got to see your thoughts. You're the observer of your thoughts, feelings, and the 3D. Okay, so observe. You're telling your thoughts, your feelings, and the 3D what's going on, what the news story is. Because you're not having any other option. All you're doing is causing a massive time delay. You're the one keeping your beautiful relationship from you by what you keep focusing on and who you're saying you are and what you're saying you've got. Okay, so change. If you don't change, they can't put it any other way. They've told you he loves you, he's yours, you're the one keeping it from you. Change the story. Okay, the current 3D is irrelevant. Who cares? I don't care. I know he's mine. End of. Okay, and again to you, when you get other readings and you come away feeling like shit, okay, where they're saying, oh, he doesn't want to be with you or whatever, okay, remember what you desire is already yours right now. It's already done. It's already yours. But Other readings where you feel crap is just reflecting your current energy back to you, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. So when you get a reading and you feel like crap and you go and have a good cry, or you go and kick yourself, or you're angry, or you're frustrated and you're blaming them, etc., then in a couple of days when you've settled down and your heart's going, yeah, but I really love them, I really want them, what is that telling you? That it's already yours. Okay, so allow it to come in. You're not allowing it to come in. You're getting impatient. You're going into your fears and doubts. You're running around like a headless chicken. Stay in the wish fulfilled and it will come to you quicker. He's not keeping it from you. They're not keeping it from you. Spirit's not keeping it from you. You're keeping it away from yourself. Okay, and I've just worked with a client her husband went and married somebody else. Okay, but he's just shown up today in a beautiful way. It's not her end yet. I've told her not to go into meltdown or whatever. Enjoy his company and what he's telling her today, but to persist within in the desired outcome until he's moved back in with her. Okay, so turn the story around. You're the one keeping it away from yourself. Take ownership and responsibility for your thoughts, because your thoughts are what's being reflected back to you in the 3D and the version of him that you keep dwelling on. Stop dwelling on the undesired version and you only focus on the desired version you want. Okay, my lovelies. Thank you, Vinka. Thank you all. I will be back on again tomorrow. Even if some of you have to play this live back, it's not going to change from anybody. If you desire your specific person, a romantic relationship with anybody, if you haven't got a specific person in mind, a job, a career, or anything that you want, it's yours, because you cannot desire something that is not for you to have. However, it is your choice whether you choose that desire. Okay, sometimes I have desires, I desire something and then I change my mind. It's not really what I want, but I choose something else. Okay, so choose. Moment to moment is a blank canvas. You're choosing what you're painting on that canvas next. So make it something you want to look at or something that you don't want to look at. Because either way, who you're saying you are, what you're saying you've got is what you're going to get 100%. It's who you're being. Are you being the person who's waiting, who's miserable, who's not getting it and wondering why you're not getting it? Because of the story you're telling yourself. Okay, focus on what you want. It's already yours. Creation's already done. All possibilities exist. All versions of you and all versions of others exist. Select only in your thoughts what you want to see reflected back. Right then, my lovelies. End of Spirit's lecture. Love and light.